Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we are pretty much ready to take on the third Reaper, so that's the plan for today. Although, we do have a minor problem in that Vakir is wounded and our stratagems are still locked for 13 days. It is going to take us some time to get over to where the Reaper is. The other missions that popped up have pretty much all expired or are on the verge of expiring. So we're got it set out here. It is in a warp storm, which I think only affects the prognosticar bonus that we get. I'm hoping the warp storm will also go away. We're going to take our time. We're going to kind of go around to here. We'll see how much time ticks down, and then we'll start making the move up. It might very well take that long just to get there, even if I just beeline right for it. But we're going to start heading in that direction and see what happens. So at least head through these couple jumps. See where that puts us on time. As soon as we stop moving it, we'll kind of pause things, so we'll just progress from there. We've got pretty good anti-demon squad ready to go. We could have some events or something come up. I am working on repairing the hull. We're just down like 1 point. Yep, completed repairs to the Edict's hull, so we're good to go on that. I do only have 5 servitors. I think the only thing left that I can do is work on the Exterminatus, which I might build, but I don't actually want to use. If we have planets that are like super corrupt, then that's kind of a way to deal with it. We've also done all the research that's available. So we have researched all the basic stratagems. The only things left are the Reaper tracking. So we're currently working on, I think it's the purple one? Is it the purple one? We did the blue one, we did the green one. Yeah, it must be purple. So that's what we're on. I don't have a lot of the other ones, so we're down to then red and yellow. I really need a lot more yellow seeds before I would consider jumping on that Reaper. Red, we could get more. It just kind of depends. We'll have to keep an eye out for missions and see what pops up. I've been trying to keep corruption down overall, so that's kind of been my main priority. Oh, the warp storm's down. So that's been my focus on where I choose to do missions. But we might have to start looking at just like where I can get specific seed types rather than anything else as we progress through here towards the end. All right, we're almost here. So where does that put us? So that's about 4 days. So about 2 days per jump. So I might, if we just beeline it straight forward, we might make it there. It doesn't actually like give me an actual time when I plot things out. Let's go ahead and head there and we'll see. I might have to wait there for a little bit. We could have missions pop up here too, which could be a bit of a distraction. At this point, I think we'll probably hit the Reaper first, though. Okay, where does that put us? 2 days left, so I just want to advance time till she's good to go. Okay. Alright, we are totally set, so let's go ahead and hit the Reaper. The Warp Storm's gone. Everything should be good.
This Reaper tends to the Tentarus strain. The Codex calls it Munificus the Undying.
Undying? We shall have to put that title to the test.
You sound almost eager, Ektar. I like this new tinge of bloodlust. It makes you sound almost...
Human?
What? Is that so terrible a thing to contemplate?
My augmented genetics are a gift from the Emperor. Were I raised a simple human...
Oh, simple, am I? I should have known where my natural genetics would rank me in your esteem.
You accuse me of intolerance? That's plenty ripe coming from you.
Intervention. The Astartes and the Inquisition both exist to serve humanity.
You are quite right, Dominus. Inquisitor, you have my apologies. The chapter's training is singularly pragmatic. If I came off crudely, I regret it.
No, the fault is mine. Compared to the endless scheming and bootlicking of the Administratum, your unfailing bluntness is refreshing. Let us move forward, united, and destroy this Reaper.
Yeah, they're getting a little excited there. A little hot under the collar. Alright. Threat level is extreme. Well, there is that. We get requisition, corruption goes down. So Tentarus is HP bonuses as mutations and bloom spawns. Munificus the Undying, Reaper of the Tentarus strain. The creature is constantly evolving and seems to be capable of healing at an astonishing rate. Well, then I'm going to have to do damage at an astonishing rate, which I think we can do. We've got quite a few anti-demon weapons at this point. Let's do a quick save here. And we'll get a squad ready to go. Okay, so definitely not you guys. Sorry. So what we definitely want a Justicar. First things first, let's go ahead and drop Palamedes out. We'll put Kalmar back in. That's just kind of an easy thing to do. Where's Kalmar? Kalmar's right there.
Kalmar.
So we want all our anti-demon weapons. So that means... Actually, that's Iolanthus as the Justicar who we want. Because he has a nice anti-demon halberd.
Iolanthus.
So the Demon Flare, so it's a base 9 damage against demons, increase crit against demons, increase crit damage against demons, all that good stuff. So we need him up close and stabbing. Kalmar is to kind of help keep Warp Surge under control, as well as do some damage. His Bolter does some extra damage against demons. Apothecary-wise, I'm not really sure. I believe Zabez is the other one that we have an anti-demon weapon on, with a nice gun. So where's Zabez at?
Zabez.
Yep. So it's 9 damage against demons, extra crit against demons. We've given him some extra ammo. I am currently running the Medicae Servo Skulls on him, which I could swap out. So we could take somebody else. We could leave this on and take somebody else who's more damaging instead of an apothecary. I do like having the extractor drones as well as an available thing, which the apothecaries I've got can carry 2 different kinds. If we take an apothecary, we could swap out his drones for like the disrupt ones maybe, at least for this mission, which might be a nice thing. Harn does have some anti-armor, so we can do some decent damage against organic targets, so marines and stuff. No, actually, I think it's Assad that has the anti-armor close combat weapon. He's got the anti sort of organic, which is sort of anti-marine rather than anti-demon focused weaponry. I mean, he could have demon, not demons, but he could have Chaos Marines as well as demons supporting him to fight. So it's not a terrible idea. I think either Assad or Harn is fine, either one. Let me take a quick look. Where is... Take a look at the weaponry Assad's got. Yeah, it's a pretty decent 5 damage, armor break 2. Otherwise, we're pretty similar. Assad has an area effect bleed, but that's not going to work on the demon anyway. I think we'll stick with Harn, actually.
Harn.
His gun, I think, does a bit more damage. That's 5, as opposed to Assad. It's only 4. Yeah, we'll stick with Harn, I think. Now, I said, like, I could run without an apothecary, and we could go for even more damage. So that's an option, too. So we could keep the healing on Zabez, rely on that for heals, and take additional damage dealers. It would be nice to have somebody with a Servo Skull slot so we could take out an extractor drones. But I kind of like this group. What I'm going to do is we're going to swap the Medicae Skull for the Disruptor. So the Disruptor's only a tier 2, but does do 4 damage with Armor Pierce, which is just generally kind of nice. We've also got... yeah, that's really about it. But it doesn't count as an action if we do this. It is a nice Disrupt, which might be helpful as well. I think we can actually shoot and Disrupt with Zabez anyway, but this is a nice action-free Disrupt, and a little bit of free damage. So I think this is a pretty good squad. It'd be nice if we had the higher level Disrupt drones, but we haven't seen them pop up yet as an option. Otherwise, I think we're in pretty good shape. I think, let me double check Zabez's skills. I think he's got Support Fire. Yeah, we've got Support Fire. which has 2 uses. Alright, yeah, I think we're good to go. So this is kind of my anti-demon squad. So Iolanthus is here to buff, give actions, get up close and stab. Kalmar to control the warp surge and just general help. Harn to do some healing, extract if we have anything, and maybe try to deal with some Chaos Marines if they show up. Zabez is here for just general anti-demon shooting. But he does have that support fire, which means we have to shoot occasionally, but we can do that with maybe Kalmar, and then get the support fire with Zabez. So let's go for it. The last one that we fought had a special mechanic with Nerdlings. This one might have a special mechanic. I'm assuming they're all a little different, maybe have a little bit different mechanics with each of the demons. This guy's deal might just be that he heals a ton constantly. I mean, that could be an issue. And a lot of the mutations could be heals also. He might be one of those ones, he might be like a Chaos Spawn where he might mutate every time he gets hit, or have a chance to mutate every time he gets hit. Chaos Spawn, it's 50% chance when they get hit to mutate. And some of those mutations can be armor, and some of them can be health. So he might be a bit more heavily weighted towards something like that. Or he might mutate more than 50% chance. And that would be enough, really, to just kind of have to force you to do just a ton of damage to him to drop him. Hopefully there's no other crazy mechanics going on, but we'll see as we progress in here. Hopefully we are mostly seeing demons. It's a little bit easier with the squad to deal with other demons if they want to throw them at us. So
This
right there.
creature, it is Munificus?
Confirmed. Designation Chaos Spawn.
That is no chaos spawn I have ever encountered.
Analysis. No apparent defensive systems.
Is it possible this Reaper was somehow stillborn? Brothers, be wary as you approach.
Yeah, I'm sure he's just going to be one of those things where we start hitting him, he's going to start mutating. He does have some of these. These will only attack stuff that's close by. Let's see if we can actually get any info on you. Oh, there's a nice picture of our happy boy. Alright, Munificus. So he can jump, which has a knockback. Mutate, grants additional random mutation. So he's got a bunch of mutations: Disease Talon, Needle Spray, Mucal Blast, Projectile Pus, Fleshy Abundance, Tail Snap. It doesn't show me a percentage chance of his mutation. He might just be able to mutate as an action, instead of mutating in response to taking damage. Okay. Well, we do have some other targets. These things do count as demonic, so I wouldn't mind clearing them out, potentially. Just this, though. Okay, that's just one of those glob shooters, which I'm not a huge fan of. Yeah, I might want to clear out some of that stuff. There are seeds randomly scattered around too. Do I want to just go for it like crazy here initially? I'd like to clear out all this other stuff first, honestly.
Your orders?
Nothing's really bunched up that well, though. I could teleport around. I think that's probably my best choice to hit this one out here on its own. Would be to teleport out, smack it, and kill it. I can get my action points back. So let me do
We
this
travel unseen paths.
to start with. There's more too. Okay. Close combat attack is an instant kill. Yeah, sure, just do that.
No match for the Emperor's chosen.
Could just run up and smack him, but that's not enough to kill you. So a teleport again, maybe? Well, we can't teleport again. take a shot at it. Yeah, I can't hit it from here. So I can only hit it once. I might be able to set up for Zabez to get a support fire. Shot's not enough.
Unleash me.
So Zabez, who can also teleport. Okay, this puts me in view of pretty much everything. So let me just do that first.
What is your will? What is your will?
Alright, so I might get the support fire here, I think. Yep.
We slay the darkness.
Okay,
Your command?
so that just leaves... There might be 2 globbers out on this side, so there's that one, there might be another. Do I want to give additional actions to somebody? Initially here. It's probably not a terrible idea. And I kind of feel like Zabez is probably my best choice. So let me go ahead and do that.
Strike forth.
I don't want the Warp Surge to tick up here, so I do want to be a little careful about that. So I want this. I can't reach that. Doesn't seem like I can reach much of anything, but I could take a shot at something from here.
Moving out. Yes, Commander.
So Harn, I can't quite kill that with a single hit. We could force strike it. Or not, for some reason. I'm not sure why. We can't force strike you. Huh. Okay. There's a chance I kill it if I crit. I mean, I guess we'll give it a shot. Okay. Alright, it's one of the close combat ones out here. We can just ignore that. We don't need to go out in that position, I don't think. There are a lot of these little seed clusters we could potentially grab. We do have an action here. I think we just come back. I just want to not be taking those shots if I can avoid it. Okay. I could give additional actions to, like, Iolanthus. We could go in and go stabbing. If I shoot from here, I will get the support fire off. At least on this target, but it's not going to be a ton of damage. Well, it might be, because it's going to be the damage plus the bonus. Let's do this. We should get the support fire. Okay, so that nuked him. And I still have 3 actions. If I can, I'd like to kill you. Moving in is probably going to do more damage. At long range is -2. If I move up, it probably would only drop. So I'd be changing like 1 action for 1 additional damage per shot. Let's just take a couple shots and take it. We'll start off a little low, just mopping up everything else. I'm assuming he's going to mutate himself on his turn, which is not great.
Foe down.
But if we've basically taken out all the other threats, that's a pretty decent start. It's not, like, the best in the world, but it's pretty decent. And I can hit him for 7 damage. Jumps to safety when crit. Interesting. Okay. Take a shot, see what happens.
damage yields insufficient. The beast exhibits instantaneous regeneration.
I don't know, that was a pretty good chunk of damage. That was 7 damage. Okay.
Fascinating. Complete cellular atrophication and renewal.
Yes, the beast has mutated from the bloom. We should divine its strengths more thoroughly.
So we didn't do any actual lasting damage. Does it only take damage from crits or something, maybe? I wonder if that's the case. I'm kind of curious why there are so many seed pods around as well, which is very odd.
Yes, Commander. Halma.
Okay, I would like to drop the warp surge a bit, maybe. But, I mean, we can do this. I don't know if I want to waste your actions to do that, though. But if it's something, like, it's weird that there are so many. It makes me kind of suspicious that there might be a reason why the bloom spawn nodes are here. Like, why is that the case? Okay, I'm gonna teleport up.
We travel unseen paths.
I'm gonna have to move Zabez up as well,
At your service. What
so
is
that I
your
can
will?
take advantage of the support fire. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, let me just move rather than teleport here.
I am here to serve. The Emperor lights our path.
So let me start with Kalmar. If I take a shot, it's 6 damage.
For the Emperor. Foe wounded.
I don't think it actually was. You're still at 54, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Is there... Disable separating heart. Increases crit vulnerability. Lowers stun. Seize talent, bile spray, stun. Do I have to try to execute him, maybe? Is that what I have to do? But that would be kind of weird. I don't see anything that disables, like, a heal. That's kind of what I was checking for. We can do more stun. Disable some stuff. But that's about it. I am somewhat confused about what I need to do here. If I have to go for crits,
Your command. At your service.
the only thing I really have is the Hammer Hand on Iolanthus, which I can reach him. So maybe we just do that and then see what happens. So if we Hammer Hand, we run up, we smack ya. What is this? Is that parry chance? Does he have a chance to parry this? Warp Charge just adds bleed. Let's see what happens here with this, the crit. Okay. So we can get rid of one weapon, get rid of another weapon, get rid of another weapon, go for more stun, disable the needler. Let's do a stun, I guess, so let's see what happens. So he just instantly healed from that as well.
My blade is yours.
So if I hit him again, that should stun him.
Brothers, ready your blades and strike.
Blessed ammunition depleted.
Okay. We've got Iolanthus in position with an action point.
Standing ready.
So we go for the hit. I'm assuming... No, if I force strike, is that really going to do much difference? It is going to do potentially more damage. I'm not sure. Let's just do a regular hit and see what happens. Ooh, if I have to do this with like -2 max HP and do that over and over and over again, that's going to be really irritating. But that might be the only way to kill him. So yeah, I think that's what we have to do. We have to hit him a bunch to stun him. And then when he's stunned, we have to do an execute attack, but all it does is drop his max health by 2. So we'll have to do that over and over and over again.
Standing ready.
That's definitely kind of an irritating mechanic.
Your orders?
So he's at 5 or 6.
My blade is ever ready.
Okay, Kelmar could probably drop
I
that.
am here to serve.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, I am close. So what I'm going to do here with my stratagems, I'm going to go ahead and activate some armor on everybody.
Standing ready. What is your will?
Don't suppose you're in range. No. I could just grab some seeds. We could move up and take a few shots. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it is something. Take some shots. I don't think I can hit him enough to get him stunned again.
The foe bleeds. Blessed are our arms.
Yeah, this is going to be a little irritating, I
Your
think.
command.
Alright, Zabez, we've got 2 shots, so we can hit him twice. That's not enough. It's close. Get him down to 2. I could give 2 actions to Iolanthus, which would be enough to get him down to stun, but then wouldn't let me get a hit in
Praise the
afterwards.
Emperor.
Unless the smite counts. I'd have to reload to shoot. If the smite counts, or I can crit.
Unleash me.
We're actually out of ammo. Well, so much for that then. So there's no chance then, anyway. There's almost no point in attacking him then, really. If I need to reload or can grab cover and stuff, I might as well. But I mean, we keep whittling him down. He doesn't reset at the start of every turn, I don't think, for stun.
Wounds inflicted.
So this is actually going to take a little
I am
while.
here to serve. Unleash me.
Yeah, there's really no point in me doing much of anything else. Do I reload. And I'm kind of using Kalmar to trigger additional shots with Zabez, so it's probably better to reload. The Warp Surge isn't going to go up here yet, so just see what happens. I might have to disable some of his weapons and things too as he starts mutating more and more. I'll let this make it smacked here. Or just walk right over him like it wasn't even there. Okay, he's doing a lot of crap.
Commander, these tactics are proving futile. The beast's attacks are tied to its limbs. Sever them.
Yeah, we're kind of in position to start doing that. But I think stunning it is the way to do it. But yeah, we'll start chopping limbs off too, maybe, if we can get crits. Harn is really only going to be good for knocking him down to stun him. Doing some healing. Do I have to move? I do. Okay. So we'll take a few pot shots. That'll trigger the support fires. Okay. Hit. Shouldn't you be stunned? Okay, he's got one, I guess.
Your orders?
So I guess we'll just shoot. To get you stunned.
Opening fire.
Okay.
Foe wounded.
Iolanthus.
So Iolanthus, we'll do a quick stab. I don't need to force strike it.
Down.
We're gonna drop your max health again. And then we'll do other hits, just kind of hoping that I get crits. What's my crit chance? It's 35%. Force strike doesn't make a difference. Yeah, we'll just go for some hits and hopefully I'll get crit somewhere. Alright, there we go. So from here, I can take out the tail. Lowers maximum stun indefinitely. That's quite good as well. Increase crit vulnerability indefinitely. That's also quite good. Let's go with the crit vulnerability. Yeah, when he gets crit, he just jumps away. He doesn't heal from crits, though, immediately, it looks like. He did put a bunch of crap in the area, though. Unfortunately, can't really get through that very easily. I can't reach him. I could run through it and we could clear the negative status effect. Then maybe give Iolanthus additional actions. Try to go for another hit. Yeah, that's not the worst idea in the world.
Yes.
Okay, got plagued running through there.
The Emperor lights our
Zabez.
arm.
Barn's already acted, so we'll use... Oh, I swapped out the healing. Alright, fine, never mind. I guess we won't do that. You can just be plagued then.
Praise the
I guess.
Emperor.
That sound is really aggressive. He did spawn another little dude here. No matter what I do, it's 2 actions. That sound effect is super
What
loud.
is your will?
Zabez might be able to one-shot that thing. No, nobody can one-shot that thing. I've used the support fires already. There's no disrupts to mess with. There is another spitter guy back there. That's irritating.
My blade is ever ready.
Alright, let's just finish this thing off so we don't take the shot.
Dark fiend. Taste my fury. Denounce. I am the Emperor's fury!
Alright, so we're going to drop the Warp Surge at the
Yes,
end.
Commander.
So we'll save that action. We'll take a few shots just to keep knocking his stun down. Maybe I'll get lucky with a crit. Who knows? Or not. Alright, so what I'm going to do is give additional actions to Iolanthus. Oh, we could actually use this, too. Yeah, we might do that. But first, Iolanthus.
Your orders.
Now, we do have some bad things going on. Yeah, I think we hammer hand you.
Moving now.
Okay. So from here, we just want to take out a weapon at this point, because I can't really do much else. Disease Talon, Bile Spray, Disease Talon.
That's it, brothers.
Update. The limb has transformed into pure bloom essence.
Brothers, watch out for those bloom spawn.
Yeah, every time we do that, he's making more bloom spawn, which is kind of irritating. Would that be enough? It's not enough to kill it. Alright. I could give additional actions to somebody. I think we might want to get out of this stuff, though. Too bad I can't kill anything with my one action. We keep chasing him down, I guess. I'm gonna get shot at here a bit. I'm gonna go ahead. And we'll shut down the Warp Surge completely for 3 turns.
What is your will?
Which will save me some actions on Kalmar. These guys are actually a little beefy. I can kill you. That's one less attack coming my way, so let's do that.
Feel my wrath. I must rearm.
I am plagued there, which is unfortunate, but we can do some healing here fairly soon. Keep chasing him with Iolanthus here. Stunning with everybody else, and then kind of going in for the kill with Iolanthus. He's kind of running away from me.
Pain is beneath me.
It's just kind of creating more toxic area. He's looking a little different than he did before. So totally stopped the Bloom Surge, which is, or the Warp Surge, which is nice. Can we see your face. It's definitely changed the way he looks. That's not really your head, is it? So he has taken continuous damage from the crits, but so only crits and hits from him being stunned seem to do anything. There's a nice look. Yeah, he's not very happy looking, that's for sure. Okay, so what do we do? Two hits will stun him. Alright, first things first. I'd like to get close enough we can heal up Iolanthus over there. So let me come back here. Throw out a heal. That'll also get rid of status effects going on.
My wrath is restored.
Unleash me.
And if I can make sure Zabez is in range, then we can go ahead and take a shot at this guy. Alright, Zabez is already in range. Yeah, so between Harn and Zabez,
Kalma.
we'll get another stun off. Oh, except we're out of ammo. Well, that is unfortunate. Alright, well, I guess I will reload. Just means I need to hit him with Kalmar, really. That's about it.
What is your will?
Or I can focus on the other spitter guy that's up here. I kind of want to save my willpower on Iolanthus for attacks here. It seems like that's really my best choice,
Standing ready.
rather than giving additional actions to other people. Oh, you're out of ammo. Alright, we'll do a reload.
What are we on?
Let's do a shot here with the support fire, I guess. Hopefully that's enough to take it out.
Home destroyed, Commander.
Okay, Zabez looks like he's out of ammo, so we have to reload. I said reload.
I have sanctified my rounds.
The noise of the corrosive area is just insanely loud. So I can't hit him from here. I've got two actions. It'll take two to stun him. So I might as well just take the shots.
We breathe.
Okay, one more will stun him.
Firing now.
I might be better off just going for critting the weapons. It seems like that's potentially better. Just go ahead and hit him here.
Vengeance.
So the lungs... Yeah, let's just take out his lungs, I guess. He spews more crap all over the place. I think I made him angry. So Iolanthus is plagued again, as he kind of threw up all over me. Having a hard time dealing with all this stuff that's now scattered everywhere. Kill this one.
I At your service. Your orders.
Yeah, we're pretty much okay here, I think. We are making progress. Let's just take this thing out.
Moving out. Mercy in death.
Now what? I'm already plagued, so it's fine to get plagued some more. It doesn't actually matter. Can I get a better spot? Not really. Alright, fine, just take this thing out. It's one less attack coming my way. He's looking bigger and beefier, that's for sure. He's actually moving in on me now. He really doesn't like Iolanthus, but I don't think Iolanthus likes him either. Spreading shots. Kinda fine. That I'm not quite as big of a fan of.
My armor remains a fortress.
Partially just because of the noise. Okay.
Unleash me.
Let's check. I think we're all plagued here. You're vulnerable. Let's see.
Your command.
No, he actually took some straight up damage. Alright. I do have shots.
Standing ready.
You're at 5 again.
Your orders? Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with Harn again. Can I actually hit him? Just barely. I mean, it's probably better to get in a better spot, but it doesn't matter too much because he's not taking the damage anyway. I would only shoot once because I kind of want to save a heal in case I need it. So we'll take a pot shot, that'll trigger a support fire.
As you command.
What is your will?
Iolanthus. My blade is yours.
Okay, Kalmar. Wouldn't mind getting out of this and grabbing some seeds. But we can take a shot before we go. Which will also trigger a support fire.
Titan.
Oh.
So that's down to 3. I could take another shot and then go do this. So he's at 4. Another shot will drop him to 3. So I can stun him again. It's just not so easy. And I'm kind of not going to be very well set for next time.
Feel my wrath. Blessed ammunition depleted.
Alright, got him at 3. I'm going to just get out of this zone. No, it's not going to let me grab it now. That's too bad. I don't think cover really matters, but I am going to get out of this stuff. Zabas kind of has to stand here and just shoot. At least twice.
Death to the enemy. Wounds inflicted.
I do have a crit chance with these shots, it's just not coming up. It's like 40% here. Just hit him again and stun him. And then Iolanthus can come in for a stab.
Reload required.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, what do we want to do? Disable the weapon. It seems like taking out the weapons is hurting him. Not sure what's the worst thing he's doing. Projectile pus sounds kind of pleasant.
Status update. The Reaper appears unable to regenerate its limbs.
You hear that, brothers? Press the advantage. Destroy this monster.
Yeah, I think it just wants us to chop all his limbs off until he eventually dies. I don't think we have to actually stun and drop the max health. That's maybe going to speed it up a little bit, maybe? Alright, I definitely don't want to be here. But this whole area is kind of a giant mess. I don't know if that's in... That looks clear. Let's just get out of this stuff.
Pathetic.
Alright, we can do a quick heal. Zabez is definitely in trouble. So let's heal up Zabez.
Gratitude.
And I could even do a regular heal on him. Next time we might have to heal up Kalmar. Wonder if the hobbled would work on him. He's not moving that much anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a heal here.
At once.
My rod is restored, brother.
Okay, he's moving in. Does not like Kalmar. Didn't parry that, which is unfortunate. It's just shooting goo all over the place. Okay, that wasn't very nice. Alright, we still have our armor up. Kalmar is in trouble. Harn's taken some damage too.
Your orders?
I am here to serve. I am here to serve.
Kalmar's currently only affected by vulnerable, so just any kind of heal would be fine. I am out of ammo. I could hit him with my sword. I don't know what my chance to crit is. 15%? Not so great. Six to stun him. Be nice to move to get some help. Get a regular heal from Harn.
Your orders.
Alright, let's take some shots. We'll get the support fire.
I am his. I strike true.
Or not. Zabez must be out of ammo.
Zabez.
Yep. Even with 7 ammo, we're burning through it super quick. That's kind of unfortunate.
Your orders. Kalmar. What is your will?
Alright, so Harn will take another action to shoot. That'll trigger the support fire. It's another hit. save the last one. I do want to heal Kalmar. I might be able to
Yes,
get
Commander.
him out of here.
Standing ready.
I mean, I can definitely crit him if I want to, which would cause him to leave this area. Maybe I just go ahead and do that.
Unleash me.
Kind of free up Kalmar. We can do some healing.
At your service.
Unleash me.
What is your will?
Yeah, let's go ahead and hammer hand him. So we'll get a crit on him.
Emperor,
He'll jump away again,
guide my
though.
hand.
Alright, what do we want to do? Let's get rid of another weapon, I guess. Projectile, pus, mucus launcher, needler. Okay, he didn't like that. Got another mutation. Oh, like knocked. How did you get knocked into the pit there? He's all the way down to 15 health, so yeah, I think critting him is definitely the best thing we can do here. Iolanthus is adjacent to one of these things already. So, just take you out.
You have been judged.
2 action points. I kind of need to save the willpower for those hits
My
on
blade is ever
the
ready.
main demon, though. Can't even remember what is your name again? I care so little about you that I don't even know what your name is. Munificus. It's actually a very good name. It's a very impressive name.
I am here to serve.
So, move Kalmar over for a
Your
heal.
orders?
Zabas can take a few pot shots. These things only attack if you're close to them, so I'm not super concerned about it. I'm not sure if I've used both support fires. I don't think I have. Just nuke you instantly, so you know what? Let's just do that.
For Titan.
Don't really like stuff shooting at me if I can avoid it. Can't make it there to collect the seed. They are somewhat bunched up, but I could move into this area. I don't really want to get more of the plagued on me. Not that it matters much.
Affirmative.
I'll just move on out. I mean, we do have teleports. I haven't even used my disrupt servo skulls because there's just not much point in it.
The Emperor lights our path.
I'd really like to heal up Kalmar. I can do it with a servo skull without too much trouble. That would also get rid of his vulnerable. I do need to reload. The warp surge is going up again. Only got 3 more uses.
Zabas.
Alright. What I'm gonna do... I know it's slightly crazy. I'm just gonna avoid getting plagued by teleporting. We'll scatter a little bit. We can take a few pot shots.
I am here to serve.
Kalmar, I hate to do it, but I think I'm actually going to teleport you over here for a heal.
We travel
Because he's got more
unseen
willpower.
paths.
Just so I can avoid this stuff. Do get the action back. Harn, we're going to hold on to the servo skulls. I'm going to do a regular heal on Kalmar.
My wrath is restored, brother.
Alright, Kalmar, let's do a reload. Then, am I in range? I am. So, why not?
Feel my wrath.
Okay, the problem is I can stun him, but then all I can do is shoot him, which I don't think is actually going to give me an automatic crit. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember. It's been too long. No, we don't have enough
Yes,
actions.
Commander.
I could give someone additional actions, though. One more hit is going to stun him, which just means he'll do less on his turn. I'd have to give Zabas additional
Your
actions,
command.
maybe, and then we could
What is
shoot
your
him
will?
afterwards. But I'm not sure if we're going to get benefit with that. I don't know if it actually is going to give me a crit for that. Let's try it and see. I'm kind of wasting the Quicksilver for it. Not really wasting, but using the Quicksilver for that. So that stuns. Yeah, it just counted as a regular hit, which doesn't do anything to this guy. That's really unfortunate.
The enemy is wounded.
So it's really only close combat. It's just going to charge on through us, alright?
None may stay our wrath. Pathetic.
Yeah, that wasn't so nice.
Strong we shall stand.
Okay, well I think we're kind of stuck in close combat here. And then we've got crap all over us too. Alright, so our armor's down, it looks like. So our armor stratagem must have went off. So get that back.
I am here to serve.
I need to clear a path for Iolanthus to get in there,
What is your will?
which means I'm gonna have to teleport or something with somebody. Which isn't like the worst thing in the world. We are kind of bunched up. If we come back just a bit, we'll just do that.
We travel unseen paths.
I don't have any negative status effects on Kalmar at the moment. It would be nice to heal him. I probably should have healed him before teleporting out because we were next to Harn. That kind of would have made sense. I would like to drop the Warp Surge so we could attack a couple times.
Zaban.
I will have.
Could just go for the hammer hand right away. Just to get the crit. It's not the worst idea. Except that's just a huge amount of area that's sort of being denied to me. It makes it hard to chase him down. I mean, we could stun him, but is that really going to do much? He's at 5. So it's certainly doable.
Your orders?
But I only want to use... We have to save 1 with him. He's only got 1 shot anyway. Zabez, do you have
Yes,
ammo?
Commander.
Just double check that first. He's got 2.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, just
Praise
limit
the
my
Emperor.
actions here a little bit.
Your orders.
Unleash me.
Your command?
How much is it for a hammer hand? It's only 2. You know what? Let's just hammer hand him and get him out of here.
Your end is near.
Let's take out the bile spray. Alright, well, I mean, that could have gone better. Did get knocked around a bit. I don't have a negative effect on me at the moment.
It will be
Get
done.
out of the zone. Collect that at the same time. And I think I can nuke you in a shot, so we'll do that.
We are the hammer.
And I could give additional actions. Sort of hiding on a bad spot. We have to go through a bunch of goo, but some of that will probably go away to start the next turn. Can hit him. Or I can give additional actions. Yeah, go for some damage. Should trigger support fire. Okay, so that takes care of that
Mercy and
problem.
death.
Or blighted. Or plagued.
My blade is yours.
Kalmar has 1 shot. 3 actions. I'm gonna kind of do weird stuff here for a minute.
As you will.
The last one, we're gonna drop the warp surge.
At your service.
So Harn, I would actually like you to do a heal.
Then I is new. Gratitude.
Everybody is getting all banged up here. Save the willpower for heals. Can hit him. Is that in
What
range of
is your will?
Zabez? Yes. Alright, yeah, we can do that.
Standing ready.
We'll kind of knock him out a little bit. Either that, or we send out a heal on somebody. I'll have to reload next time. But this will take this thing out. If we need to run by there to get to him.
defensive on my rounds.
Alright, Zabas is out, so we have to reload.
Reloaded.
It is plagued. We could teleport out of here, but it'll still stay plagued. Safest spot's going to be somewhere out here, even though there's no cover. Cover doesn't really matter when you're fighting something that's just fighting in close combat. So I'm just going to head over here. Is there anything else? Okay, more seeds back there. I can take one shot. Oh, is your head gone? Looks like it's just bleeding gore coming out of there, yeah. Shows he's gonna die, but I don't think that's... Yeah, he'll just instantly heal from that. Or not.
The Undying
just kill him? Wow,
is an
okay.
unworthy epithet.
I thought we'd have to crit him again.
Well done, Commander.
The
I guess if you
celebration
do
can
enough-
come later, Purifier. We must recover that prime seed.
Concordance. Extraction process initiated.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I thought we'd have to crit him again to finish him off at least one more time. But maybe as long as you do enough damage that he can't survive it, and then, like, so if you have 8 health, you take 9 damage, you're dead. But if you had 10 health and took 9 damage, you'd be totally fine, kind of thing. But yeah, alright, that worked out. We did get kind of badly hurt. But yeah, having Iolanthus on that was massively helpful, because I don't have other people that are kind of have the guaranteed crits or high crit chance. It didn't seem like the range crits were doing much. So like even when we had him stunned, taking a shot, didn't do anything. So if you went with like all guns there, you'd actually be in a bit of trouble. You have to kind of go in and have those guaranteed close combat crits to chop off body parts. Just another reason to try to take, different abilities, different builds into squads. This squad's really built for just doing tons and tons of damage to demons, but that didn't really work in this case because only crits counted, really, for damage. Whether it's chopping off a limb, dropping his max health. And those early dropping the max health, we did it, 2 or 3 times? So that made a difference there at the end. So we could do enough regular damage to kill him. Munificus. Now dead. Now I just need to collect a ton of seeds. I need probably at least 10 or 15 red before I would want to do that. We didn't get much. We only got 4 purple. Because I didn't really make a priority to go grab those other, like, seed pods and stuff. Okay, we have a level 4 Brigader. Nah. I do need more Stormbolters, so what is this one? It's only 4 damage. You can increase the range, increase the crit damage. Yeah, I need higher upfront damage. It's only 3 shots. The Sidebolt does increase the damage to 5. But 4 is kind of the standard for Stormbolters, and then +1 on the Sidebolt is pretty standard. So really it's just a longer range. I don't know if that's really worth it. I don't know that I would give that to anybody. Warbreaker, level 3, 6 damage. Melee attack into a blast at area 2 from the target. Afflicts silenced. That's interesting. So instead of a regular straight up hit, it does like a blast that can be improved in area. Does that mean it doesn't do damage, it only silences, or does it do the damage and silence? That's a little unclear. Got Titan's Aegis, so extra armor. This is regular power armor. And then a passive equipment slot. That's pretty good. I think that I might have some use for. Except it requires yellow seed, which I don't have to upgrade it. So if I get it, it's just going to sit around for a while until I can upgrade it. +4 crit damage for ranged attacks. Decent. Definitely decent. But if it's a choice between this or extra ammo for those guns, I might take extra ammo. Or increased crit chance, I might take increased crit chance. Yeah, I like the Titan's Aegis, but I can't upgrade it, and I wouldn't put it on anybody till I upgrade it. I do like the Warp Breaker if the 4-strike ability does damage and silences. That's kind of cool. I don't know who I'd give it to, but it is kind of cool. It's only on a 4-strike. Maybe even a librarian or something. I don't know if any of these are like things I have to have. I really, really want the upgraded Disrupt Servo Skulls. I really want the upgraded health, so the Pauldron that gives you health, because I still just have the level 1. I'm going to take this even though I'm not going to use it right away. The Warp Breaker is really tempting. What's the range on it, though? Area 2 from the target. So it's like, it's very close range, but it'll hit an area, like as you hit the hammer, it'll kind of blow up in an area around you as you hit it. Interesting. Very interesting. It's going to take 3 to pick it up. Yeah, I'll take it. It's interesting. I don't know who I'm going to give it to, or if I'm even going to use it. Yeah, everybody's maxed out, so no XP for anybody. Looks like minimum of 10 days out. Kalmar's out for 16. Everybody got pretty banged up there. But another Reaper is down. So we must have a cutscene coming in, because it always kind of blanks out like this when it's loading up one.
The Reaper is dust, and a third strain grinds to a halt. Our crusade goes well. What say you, Inquisitor?
Yes, a fine victory. Yes. I will await your next request to attune the Codex.
Are you not well?
I'm fine, yes. Simply weary from the last ritual. If I am needed, I will be in the Libris, attending to my work.
Such a victory should have pleased her.
Inconclusive. Emotions are inscrutable. Her recent biodiagnostics have all passed.
She listens to the Warp's whispers day and night. Such communion takes a toll on the mortal mind. We will need to keep a close eye on her.
Yeah, I haven't trusted her in a while. She's definitely being corrupted. Something bad is definitely going to happen. And actually, we might even be we might be making the situation worse by gathering all the seeds from the Reapers. That wouldn't surprise me too much. What is this? Oh, talk to people. Okay, yeah, we'll talk to people. We got another one down.
Yes, Commander. Let us commune to defeat our foe.
Inquisitor seems distracted.
Fear not, Commander. I shall keep a close eye on her.
Tuning the Codex is draining her, taxing her soul. Yet 2 of these Reapers remain unfettered. She must continue at all costs. If she falters, then I will act.
Yes, if you like.
All right.
I envy our brothers their place on the battlefield, Commander.
Much to
The
discuss.
edict's machine spirits are silent. I await your input.
Do your diagnostics on the Inquisitor show any sign of taint?
It is factual to say that she is under duress.
I am no Magos biologist, but it is factual to say that she's under duress. Her heart rate is dramatically increased and her brain flares, sparking like an old Vox unit. However, as far as I can sense, she remains free of corruption at this moment.
Vox exchange parameters updated.
Been waylaid here for a time?
My logistician choir has been cogitating methods to gain ongoing supplies.
We have garnered some unconventional options. What do you propose?
The choir has pinpointed 2 likely inquisitorial enclaves in neighboring sectors.
We can requisition additional ordnance to maintain a certain level of functionality while we pursue this mission. Are they close enough for astropathic contact?
In theory, although only the Omnisire knows if they will listen.
I will need to speak with Inquisitor Vakir and insist she provide us with Inquisitor-level waivers to ensure they heed our requests.
Vox exchange parameters updated.
Okay.
Our window for communication has concluded.
And we can talk to you.
The Baleful Edict is a large ship, Commander, and yet your presence is always here.
The Third Reaper cast back into the warp.
And yet, I feel uneasy instead of jubilant.
I feel its grip in the mortal plane shatter. You hesitate when we should rejoice.
I have been reprimanded before for following my intuition, where facts and evidence had been lacking.
Performance records are available to scrutinize should you have the authority to do so, which you do not. So let me save you the unpleasant bureaucracy. And then her statement. Yet my instincts have never failed me, and I have not once faltered in my duty. Elaborate.
I have a foreboding sense that something is out of sorts here.
Oracle is vigilant. He would not take to our interference lightly, and yet we have seen scant sign of any effort to intervene in our mission. I wouldn't say that. There's like Chaos Marines running around. There's Chaos Cruisers flying around trying to intercept us. There's greater demons. There's regular demons. I don't mean to diminish this victory, but I sense the afflicting eye of the Plague God upon us, watching, waiting. To what end?
I should not have burdened you with my idle speculations.
If I knew, I would have already devised several contingencies to protect us.
If you like.
Inquisitor, this work, it takes a toll on you.
We cannot fight chaos without sacrifice.
The price of duty. Do not fret. Even if my body weakens, my mind remains a bastion. I have yet to see you at a devotional service.
I give thanks to the Emperor, but I do it my way.
That is the trouble with you Astartes. You see things only in terms of right or wrong, binary like the tech priests. In the Inquisition, we're taught to see the gray between the black and white.
If you like.
All right.
Enough for now. The bloom festers.
At this point, I'm not going to do any more research. I don't have enough. It's either yellow, which I only have 2 of, or red, which I do have enough to start the research on, but it's going to massively reduce the amount I have available. What I am going to do is kind of think about and look at who I might want to give that hammer to. The armor we can't really use because I can't upgrade it. So we'll sit in our hoard of stuff temporarily. Okay. If I was going to give the hammer to someone who's going to get close to the enemy. Kalmar is potentially an option. He has a decent sword, though. It's about the same damage, though, 6. The sword doesn't have anything special on it, I don't think, other than... Yeah, I do like having the parry, which is nice. +2 on a 4-strike. A little bit more crit. So it's decent. But that is an option. I love this. I like what we've got on him. Vorn the same. Palamedes, what are you using? Right, so this thing, it does 5, but a 4-strike does a ton of additional damage. It's like +4 additional damage. Thawne, we're using the Crozius Arcanum that we've got, the level 3, which is 6 damage and vulnerable, which is pretty decent. So who would we potentially give it to? Foros, maybe? I do like his
For
weapons.
us.
It's the same damage at 6, but this has some additional stuff in it, and on a 4-strike it ignores armor, which has been pretty helpful at times. Malchus has a pretty good sword, just lets him parry
Malchus.
multiple times. Its damage isn't great, but it does let him parry multiple times, which could be really helpful because he's not in Terminator armor. He's not getting up close that often, though. I need somebody who also has a decent amount of willpower to trigger it. So then we're kind of at Boars, Storm. What's Boars using? Pretty crappy close combat weapon, actually. Yeah, we might just give it the Boars here, at least temporarily. Because his is pretty sucky. Although I'm usually not getting that close to the enemy.
Storm.
Storm has a hammer, it's a level 3. It actually doesn't do as much damage, but does have a big extra crit chance and crit damage bonus. So if I crit, it's going to do more. Otherwise, no. This does have some nice knockback on it, and then on a 4-strike, we do a bunch of stun. Yeah, Boars might be the one to go. Kern, unfortunately, I can't get a good replacement weapon here. I've actually been thinking about, I might, because he's an interceptor, I might want to allocate his levels. Because it's a lot easier to kind of do that now. So if we want to reassign his stuff, we can avoid going the ranged route because I just don't have a good gun for him. And we can just go close combat focus for him instead. I do like the idea of having, the additional option. If I had a good gun for him, it would definitely make sense, but I don't have a good gun for him. So that's tempting. Because I'm just not using him as it is, because he just can't do that much damage. It's only 4 damage with a shot from this thing. That's nothing. But if I get another good silencer, then I'll feel kind of crappy that I retrained him. Yeah, honestly, I think Boars is the one we're going to give it to.
Boars.
He's got a level 1 weapon, which is unfortunate. He doesn't get super close to the enemies that often. He's got an okay gun, even though it's level 1, it does have some armor break on it. But yeah, let's give him a better choice. So how about... We've actually got a couple level 3s. What's this one? Crit, get a chance to get an action back, that's decent. 4 strikes do more damage, more crit damage, that kind of stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just starting damage isn't that great. I'd rather have the higher starting damage. Yeah, let's give you Warpbreaker. And I'm going to upgrade it as well. So, we're definitely going to give you the bigger area. What's my crit chance with this thing? I don't know if I have any crit chance. Yeah, I don't think I actually do have any crit chance. Should I start with? I do, against demons. I have at least a 10% chance against demons, so I do have kind of a ability there. We do have the hammer hand as well, so that's a guaranteed crit. So it's not terrible to put that crit damage on there, because I have an ability that'll guarantee the crit. So it'll just mean additional damage for that. How much is it? 3? Yeah, we could do that, I guess. I do need to start hoarding my red seed, though. So that means that a hammer hand, instead of doing 6 damage, will automatically do 9 because it's an auto crit. So that's pretty helpful. And we can kind of smash and do an area effect on a 4 strike, if I remember. That's kind of cool. And it makes Boars look badass. Look at that. That's just fantastic. Yeah, do I want to go ahead and retrain Kern? Why is ship status? I guess because we haven't assigned anything, that's why it's up. I've got 7 servitors. It's 12 for Exterminata, so there's nothing we can do. Yeah, I think... I've got 2 people running Psy Cannons, and I think I have 2 people running Silencers. So Zabez has a Silencer. I think Massius and Thule have Psy Cannons. Rugen, maybe he has Psy Cannon. No, that's a Silencer. Yeah, so that's a decent one, 7 damage. It's only a level 2, but it's actually way more damage. Yeah, and that just leaves poor Kern down here. I think we've got more close combat weapons. We can make a bit better use of him as a teleporting close combat fighter type rather than ranged shooting. Yeah, I'm going to go and retrain him. If I can. Do I not have 2? Cost 2 requisition, take 30 days. Okay. So we were already set there. So we're going to go close combat. We do want the teleports, so we need the willpower for sure. More strikes do more damage. Well, let's go teleport. We have to go up this way. We'll take the willpower. We want the extra range. We'll take teleport strike. Damage on the teleport strike. Chance to get actions back on teleports. Warp charge for more damage. Sure. The extra war gear slot would be nice. Hammerhand is really good. Do I have literally 1 point left? I think we go Hammerhand. This is more damage on crit. We just take more willpower, maybe? That gets him a decent amount. He definitely is a little low on willpower. Either that, or we can move towards getting the war gear slot. But I can't get there. Yeah, let's do this for the willpower. So that'll swap him out for some stuff. Okay, so as far as gear goes, the extra health is nice, but I think we might want to go willpower. Can I not change your loadout until you're done training? Apparently not. Alright, yeah, we'll look at him when he's done training. So it should show it's going to take 30 days. Yeah, so Kern's out 30. Everybody else be back a bit faster. Does leave me 0 requisition points, so we burn through all that really quick, which I might regret later. I could have probably timed that a little better. But what you gonna do? I'm also in a really odd spot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start just heading towards a bit more central position because missions will pop up here at some point. But that's gonna do it for today. We took out a Reaper, which is very good progress. This has been more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.